Hi, I'm Sarah Eggleton. I'm Head of Health Records for the Norfolk and Norwich University Hospital. I became involved in Project Search when I was invited to a meeting last year by some colleagues who had travelled across to Cincinnati to actually see the original project in operation, and they then spoke to people like myself to find out if our departments would be interested in participating. I did have a few concerns to start with. My main concern was my staff here. I was concerned about the commitment that they would have to put into it and whether they'd feel pressurised in getting through their workload, etc. And I was also anxious about the support that I would receive during this time. But my feelings were quickly alleviated because we have had ample support from the team. First of all, one of our colleagues at the Trust helped me prepare a job description, and the job description was a totally new job role which was aimed at helping one of these young people. Additionally, their mentors acted as job coaches, so they actually looked at the role we were going to do and had a go at it themselves, first of all. Our first student fitted into the team absolutely brilliantly. We had no concerns whatsoever. He was a perfect employee. His timekeeping was absolutely excellent. He kept to all of our policies and procedures, and he followed tasks to the letter. Sam's job was to help our Serco porters deliver the case notes to Trust staff around the hospital. When he first joined us, he was extremely cautious and nervous around everyone. But as time went on, by the end of his 12 weeks, he began to laugh and joke and just respond as anybody else would. My staff responded fantastically. They gave time, they encouraged, and they did their own work consistently as well, which meant that they followed their procedures really clearly, so that there was no problem about following their job role or their example. The big thing I've learned is that you should treat these people just like you do any other worker and expect them sometimes to like the job and sometimes not to. I would definitely encourage other managers to take on a student from Project Search, because I feel it actually makes you as a manager think about the job roles within your department and what you can offer people of all abilities, and I think it actually helps you and your staff focus on the job, and it makes you sometimes reconsider the processes you work. Okay, well, the advice I give to other managers would be to ensure the job is suited to the students. If need be, adapt, create, and don't be afraid to give them a chance, and certainly not to underestimate their capabilities and adaptability. If I was to sum up what it's like to have a Project Search student, I'd say it's fantastic.
Hello, I'm Andrew Plunkett and I'm the Remploy Employment Advisor for Project Search in Norwich. My role is to work with the students to learn the hospital job so they can do the very best they can in their work placements. I work closely with Helen, the course tutor from City College, both in the classroom and in the work placements, to make sure our students get the most out of Project Search. Each morning we have an hour's lesson covering a wide range of work topics such as health and safety, understanding customer service and workplace skills. We also look at health and fitness for work and at the jobs available in the hospital and externally. The students come back from work at the end of the day to reflect. An important part of my job is going out to the work placements to see the students in action. We work with the managers and mentors to make sure they're happy with the support we're giving them and the student. We break the task down into step-by-step pieces that are easily understood and taught through job coaching. This also helps the mentors and managers in the workplace to provide natural support when the job coaches aren't around. I've realised how important the partnership approach between education, supported employment and the employer is. One of the unique things about Project Search is it's all delivered on the employer's premises. We have our own permanent classroom and don't ever go back to the college. Students apply for Project Search through the college. Helen and I interview everybody to find out more about them and what sort of work they'd like to do in the future. The students then come to the hospital for an activity day where they get to meet our business liaisons, Stevie and Chris, and learn more about the work of the hospital. Each student gets to take part in 3 different rotations, which is our word for work placements. Each rotation lasts 12 weeks, which really gives a chance to learn each job and to gain skills from different types of work in the hospital. I also work with the students at the end of the course to find employment, helping with things like job searching, interview preparation, and providing in-work support to overcome any barriers. We hope that many of the students will use the skills they've learnt to get jobs in the hospital or transfer these to other employment opportunities. One of the most exciting parts of Project Search for me is seeing the students' work journey and personal development during the year. All of the students have proven that they are capable of working and have the confidence to move forward in their lives.
Hello, I'm Jamie Carr. I'm a Project Search student. My tutor at City College told me about the course. I applied for Project Search so that I could learn about working in a hospital and hopefully get a job at the end. What I like about Project Search is that I get to do different rotations. My first job was in HR clerical. I like that best because I could work sitting down. I am now in the post room. I like it, but you have to stand up most of the time. The people I've worked with have been nice. They haven't been horrible to me. They have been friendly to me. If I was stuck on something, they would help me. I've learned a lot. In the classroom, I've learned how to dress smartly and do a CV. We write a journal every day about things we've been doing. In my jobs, I've learned how to do the right things. For example, I know which letterbox to put the right post in. In HR Clerical, I've learned where to put the files in the right sections. At the end of Project Search, I hope to find a job somewhere. My family are pleased. Project Search has been great.